Liverpool, Chelsea stars in top 10 market value decreases in 2024. A couple of Saudi stars and two Premier League representatives appear in this list of the top 10 players with the greatest transfer market value decreases in 2024. Manuel Ugarte can count himself lucky not to be included with his absence, courtesy of us differentiating players with the same increase in market value by the percentage increase. He's gone from €60 million to €45 million, like Dayot Upamecano, Min-jae and Jules Kounde. All data is courtesy of the wonderful Transfermarkt. England fans will very much enjoy the transfer market increases. Federico Chiesa, Liverpool, €50 million to €35 million, 15 million euros. Made his Liverpool debut in the 3-1 win over Milan on Tuesday, and while he will hope to have more than the one touch he managed in future games, given Mohamed Salah's continued excellence, we suspect the Italy international won't have a huge number of opportunities to get his value back up towards a high of €70 million. Romeo Lavia, Chelsea, €50 million to €35 million, 15 million euros. Started and impressed despite defeat to Manchester City on the opening day, in a performance to suggest he may well be worth €50 million, before picking up another injury to remind us why he's not. Milan Skriniar, PSG, €45 million to €30 million, 15 million euros. Appeared destined for Al Nassr in the summer, which came as absolutely no surprise as Skriniar's got Saudi gold written all over him. Didn't happen, and that market value looks set to drop further as he watches from the PSG bench this season. Neymar, Al Hilal, €45 million to €30 million, 15 million euros. A high of €180 million in the summer of 2019, and a €30 million drop since joining Al Hilal just over a year ago. We suspect market values after Saudi moves are only going to go in one direction. Joao Cancelo, Al Hilal, €40 million to €25 million, 15 million euros. A high of €70 million after a season in which he was one of the very best players in the Premier League, shortly before falling out with Pep Guardiola. That tiff led him to Bayern, then Barcelona, and now to reap the reward of a hefty pay packet in Saudi Arabia, so we're sure he's fine. Manu Koun, Roma, €35 million to €20 million, 15 million euros. Linked with Liverpool after they failed to land Moises Caicedo and Romeo Lavia, and they're probably pretty pleased right now that they plumped for Ryan Gravenberch over the Frenchman, who's at Roma on loan from Borussia Mönchengladbach for the season. Now Joel Molina, Atletico Madrid, €45 million to €28 million, 17 million euros. Like so many of his compatriots, Molina's value soared as a result of Argentina's World Cup win in 2022, but the fullback now finds himself out of the Atletico team with Diego Simeone preferring Cesar Azpilicueta on the right of a back three with Marcos Llorente operating as a bombing right wing-back. Alphonso Davies, Bayern Munich, €70 million to €50 million, 20 million euros. He's apparently reached a verbal agreement to join Real Madrid on a free transfer next summer, which could lead Bayern to turn to the Premier League for his replacement. Joshua Kimmich, Bayern Munich, €75 million to €50 million, 25 million euros. Joins Bayern teammate Davies on a very attractive list of players whose contracts expire in 2025, which goes some way to explaining his drop in value, and we suspect there will be quite the scrap for his services if the Bundesliga giants fail to tie him down to a new contract. Randal Kolo Muani, PSG, €70 million to €45 million, 25 million euros. Probably hoped that Kylian Mbappe's exit would be the making of him at PSG, but he's yet to start a League One game this season, even after an injury to rival striker Goncalo Ramos on the opening day. No disrespect, but it can't feel great to be behind Marco Asensio in the pecking order.